Hello and welcome back to the MHC. It's episode numero 50, I believe. 50 is in 50, not 50. 50 episodes would be extremely long. We're here all by our lonesome since John met a very unfortunate fate with gravity. As derpy as my fate with drowning, which I had last time. Anyway, we're still continuing with our building of fortifications to protect ourselves from all the phantoms which come out at night. 1.13 stuff. Get our fortifications in place, protect us for the foreseeable future. Making a little, I guess it's like a pillbox type thing up here. Sort of arrow slits. What am I doing? Apart from jumping around talking to you. Should be making ladders. Should be getting more wood to make more ladders. Also, gonna need a new axe. There we go. Also pay attention to my timer now. Make doubly sure that I'm definitely recording. Yes, I definitely am. Sorry, I'm a bit paranoid about that kind of thing. I tend to... Ooh. What are you doing out on that ledge? That seems like a very perilous place to stand. Huh. 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 Good riddance. Well, have our trees grown? Oh yes, we have one big tree. It's casting an extremely weird shadow. Now, let's go down and chop that one up. See how much we can get from that. I've got a little tree as well. Let's make the jump. Take this one from the top down. And then make a spiral staircase up this tree and gather all the wood. Well, I guess I should be finding something to talk about while I'm doing all this random block breaking stuff, so let's talk about 1.14, shall we? All the stuff that's coming up. So, village and pillage. There's some confusion about whether that was going to be 1.14 or 15. A bit confusing, apparently. We've cleared that up now. We have no idea what's coming in 1.15. All the stuff they've showcased is for 1.14. Which I'm expecting is probably going to be coming around December, January kind of time. End of this year, start of the next, perhaps. Got a whole bunch of new skins going on, for both villagers and cats. I'm going to make villagers a lot more easy to identify their profession, just by looking at them. I have to go into their trading window to see what kinds of goods they have to offer. Any quality of life thing. I'm sure it's going to make them look a whole lot nicer as well. It's going to be a whole bunch of new textures. One for every profession and one for every type of town. I've got jungle ones as well as plains and desert, so it's going to be at least half a stack or so. 32-ish new skins, I would assume. I'm counting my village types correctly. And then we've got cats as well. There sits new cat fluff varieties. Cat textures. I guess there are a tabby one. Tortoise shell. One that looked like a sphinx kind of cat. The one that doesn't have any fur. black one. I watched a Zoomer's video. That's how I know what they all are. He called it the Halloween cat. I would agree. So, being the cat lover who I am, I'm looking forward to getting to know all of those new varieties. Seems very exciting. And of course we have the pillage bit. Got the new raiding beast things. Rock's been doing some hard work making sure as map makers have nice customization features to work with. By possibly maybe allowing the pillager beasts to have customization on what blocks they can actually break. So I think we saw in the in one of the videos they put out, they're breaking a bunch of crops, generally stopping the poor villagers from having their sustenance. Maybe that'll be customizable. Maybe you can tell them to break wool. That'll be fun, wouldn't it? You start putting your monument together, and suddenly you come back and there's a pillager beast, and it's stripped all the wool off your monument. I think that would be a little too mean, even for us CTM makers. Definitely a lot of options, if that is actually a thing. Don't quote me on any of this. I do not wish to be feeding false information. It's just what I hear through the grapevine. It is the CTMC Discord, which I would recommend joining if you're into that kind of thing. This isn't a paid promotion. Other Discords are available. But if you're interested in that kind of thing, and you're not part of the Discord, I would recommend it. We're almost done with this floor now. I need just a few more bits of wood to finish this one off. And then let's get going. I know I could go to the top and pick up one of those furnaces, but it's easier just to make one. So put this over here, and then drop in one of those and cook up that iron, which we're going to need to make an iron axe. In just a moment, let's take the shield off, so when we spam right click, it doesn't repeatedly think we're trying to block stuff. And there goes that axe. Wait just a moment for the third one to cook up. And another 2 trees. We're gonna have all the wood we could ever want. Okay, there we go. There's our iron axe. Here's our parky, however you pronounce that weird word, floor. I think it looks very nice. Courtesy of the extremely nice looking stripped wood textures. There we go. I'm gonna need one more bit of wood. What are we going to do with 2 iron? Well, we can make shears. We can make... oh yes, a tripwire was what I was planning to do at one point. I need a tiny bit more wood for that one as well. And it's night time, so we're going to get phantomed, I think. Let's get down here. I hope we don't get attacked in the water, because that could turn unpleasant quite quickly. The phantoms at this very moment in time. We do have some other troublesome pests to vanquish. That's a good word, vanquish. I should use that more often. Let's get these. Well, let's get that back on the offhand slot. Make another little spiral staircase. What else is coming in 1.14? These slabs and stairs. Already talked about with my compadre. Cats. Oh yes. We have some pandas as well. Apparently that came from some competition over in China. Yeah. Folks over there got to vote on which... What the heck was that noise? That's him converting into a drowned. Which Chinese-themed animal they would like to see in the game. We had, well, signs of the zodiac, really, that kind of lineage. They had wow, they had a pink dolphin, they had a crocodile, I believe, among other options, and they went for the panda. It's a nice option. I would say there aren't any bears in Minecraft, but that would be a lie, because there are polar bears. So I guess now we have two types of bear. They look nice. Not entirely sure how functional they're going to be. Don't seem to drop anything quite yet. I expect they'll drop bamboo. Seems likely. They've got a few different textures of their own. And they roll around. And sneeze, like the, that video. You know the one. So that's coming as well. Along with that we have bamboo, and along with that we have... annoying zombies. We have scaffolding. Which is an interesting thing. That's been in... on the modding scene for quite some time. They've had that. I believe I've used scaffolding of various kinds before in mod packs. Not new to me, but they're new to vanilla. They look alright. As you almost said, they didn't look great, but I think they look alright. And I doubt you're going to be using them for too much decorative purposes, really. They're more of a construction helping tool, as the name of them implies. Scaffold and everything. So you can build up with them. They kind of work a little bit like chorus plants, as in you break the bottom block and the entire structure made out of scaffolding falls down. If you try and bridge over more than about 3 blocks away from the from something connected to solid ground, you can't. It'll turn into a gravity block along the lines of gravel and or sand and or concrete powder, and then it'll just fall down. So, not without a tiny bit of trickiness to use when you're building things, but just being able to break a few blocks and have an entire piece of scaffolding fall away saves a tiny bit of time over manually removing scaffolding blocks that you would use in current versions, like probably netherrack is one of the common ones, very easy to break and gather. You're not gonna ever run out of netherrack. But scaffolding may be the new scaffolding. Funnily enough, we're out of axe power. I don't particularly like sitting up here on this block either, because I know there's a possibility a phantom's going to come along and knock me into the water. And I'm not too thrilled about that prospect. Well, we're doing good on wood, I reckon. think we're ever going to run out of wood now. Swim around and gather up all these blocks. If I can stay in swim, please. There we are. Pick up all of those. And put down all of those. Not going to bother collecting up all the saplings because we're not going to need all of this wood anyway. Highly unlikely. Oh, let's go down and grab those melons while we're down on the ground level. There we go. To keep us in food for a while longer. Head back up to the top. No phantoms tonight. Not that I'm complaining in any way, shape or form, you understand. Let's finish off this floor then. Tick. There we go. We're also going to want, not the furnace, I need the crafting table. Gonna want some chests, that will do the trick. I want to undouble up these chests. See, I never... Do you have to crouch? Yes, there we go. We're also going to need to remove those three. Just put in a trio of slabs so we can actually open those. Let's also move these off of the floor and put them in the ground here. Seems like a good place for them. Take that off, put that in there. There we go. That's a nice little secure space, I think. What are we going to do in terms of a door? Let's do fences, I think. Yeah. Right, so I'm going to want... let's convert a whole bunch of those. We are going to want fences. Fences in the road. Listomania. And other such song titles by Phoenix. There's another obscure reference for your list of obscure references made by BSM. Someone should be compiling them all. Oh, there's an extremely strange door, but it works, and it's more secure than a actual door because zombies can't break it down. So in terms of actually fortifications, there we go. And that is going to be it for this episode. The sun is coming up to about where it was at the start of this episode. I shall see you for the next one. Cheerio!